Welcome back to Que Pasa Nashville, and we're talking about our traditional holiday show. And Colombia is the country we are talking about, and it's food. This is the best part of the segment because we have Marcela Gomez, who has been with us earlier talking about the traditions. But tell us about your guest, Marcela.
Sure, Cristina. So this is Elvira Vasquez from Cali, Colombia. And Elvira owns a catering company called Que Delicias.
Que Delicias.
And she named it that because every time that she would prepare food for her friends and we would taste, we would go Que Delicia, which means so delicious.
So delicious.
And so that's the name of her catering company. And this is Nancy Rodriguez, also from Colombia. And she is our public relations person in everything that we do together.
Thank you both for being on the show. So we talk about the traditional food of Colombia during the holiday Christmas season. Tell us what you brought for us today. And these are empanadas? Okay,
yes.
come a little closer and see.
Okay, this is empanadas. Inside is potato.
Potato, I'm going to go ahead and cut it open.
Okay, so no, that's not how you eat it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you have to bite it from the top.
Okay.
So take a little bite from the top.
Is that a tradition?
Just a little bit more. Just
Okay.
yeah. Exactly. And then so now with the spoon you're going to put ají inside.
And what's ají?
Ají is our spicy sauce. But this is as spicy as we go because in Colombia we don't eat anything spicy. So that is as spicy as we would go. And so that has cilantro,
Cilantro, onions.
Onions?
Alem. And the empanada is chicken empanada.
Chicken empanadas with potatoes.
Potato, yes.
Yeah.
And so what's the breading? Is that
The cover is corn.
corn? Okay. Now, in empanadas, do you do it with fruit as well, or is it just more meat and potatoes?
It's meat and potatoes or chicken and potatoes. We don't do any fruit empanadas. No.
You know, I mean, my mom will make apple empanadas. I don't know why.
okay.
Different things, different
Okay.
countries, but
Yeah.
very, very good. So this is like a staple during the holidays.
Well, that's a staple all year round.
Okay.
Yes. So all year round we eat empanadas.
And
yeah.
Nancy, do you get this requested more than anything when people want catering, or the empanadas?
Elvira is the owner of the catering.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is what you get more than anything.
Yeah. But Nancy and I eat them every single time that we go to Elvira's.
Okay, well, thank you very
I was
much.
going to say. That's
Okay, so these are these traditional empanadas, and it's really amazing how empanadas are in every Latin country with their own unique flavoring and so forth. So
Yes, they're different.
now
yeah.
this looks very, very unique. Tell me about this.
Tamal.
Tamal.
Tamales.
Tamales,
From
okay.
Colombia. Is corn
Corn
with chicken and pork.
and pork.
And there's potatoes also, and there's a little bit of vegetables. Here's a carrot.
And what is this? Is this a husk?
Is a plantain.
A plant? Okay, banana
leaf.
plant. Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
so this is a plantain leaf.
And so do you make it and cook it in
Yes,
theirs?
yes,
Okay, and so is this, in tamales where I'm from, they're smaller, but this is like a meal, or do you make them this size all the time?
All the
this
time
is
is the
the
size.
And
yes.
this is a normal size.
Okay.
Usually they could be bigger than this. But this for us, the tradition is either you eat this on Christmas Eve
Okay.
or Christmas morning.
Okay.
So this would be like a perfect,
So they eat the whole thing? This
You
is
eat the whole
normal
thing.
size?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
So, and it has everything in there.
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to have a little bite.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
have
not picoso. There's
No, we don't have any spicy
I
stuff.
know, but it's all green, so I'm thinking chile.
No.
Very good. A lot of
Yeah.
vegetables I can
Yes.
see and stuff.
Yeah.
The cornmeal is very delicious.
Yeah.
And so, do you cook it? Does it take a long time to prepare?
Yes, for 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yes.
Just because of mixing it all and putting it together. And how long do you have to cook it?
4 hours is cooking.
Cooking it, plus making it and everything
Yes,
else.
long time.
And so you put it and you wrap it in the banana peel.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the plantain
yes.
leaf. Yeah, you cook it and then you tie it up with a little bit of a rope.
And so Nancy, getting you involved in this, being away from Colombia, is this what you long for when you go home? But she brings it to you here
yes,
in
that's
Nashville.
exactly right. We go there. I mean, as often as we can.
To
because
eat there.
yeah,
Now, we have a pretty large Colombian community here in Nashville. Is that correct?
yeah, it
I
is.
think there's about 4,000 or so is what I've estimated in. And so, so knowing about your products, at least they can feel like home. If they miss home, they can eat your food, right?
Yes.
It's just- Okay, so then we have something like this. Tell me about this.
Dessert.
Dessert.
This is Colombian rice pudding.
Rice pudding,
Yes.
okay? And you
It
get,
has-
yes, and then there's cinnamon on top. And so what is it made out of?
It's milk, raisins,
It tastes like my mom's.
Cinnamon.
I haven't had rice pudding in so long. I know I'm the only one eating. You guys aren't eating it.
No,
Please.
we'll eat after we get off.
And why is this tradition? Is this a morning or is it part of your evening?
It's part of the evening. Yeah, it's part of, you can eat rice pudding all year around as dessert, but especially for Christmas Eve, for Nochebuena and New Year's Eve, this is a very traditional, we have obviously a lot more food, but rice pudding and natilla are very traditional
Okay, let's
of December.
talk about the natilla.
That is corn flour.
Okay, this is natilla.
And
Is it a dessert as well?
Yes, it's a dessert as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Please have a bite. I feel like I'm the only one eating.
Okay.
Okay, so it's corn
We'll see.
syrup.
Yes.
If I have to.
So you could taste it's like a pudding,
Yes.
but it's the vanilla. It's caramel. No, what is
no,
it?
it's panela.
Oh, it's panela. Okay,
Panela
so
is-
panela is something that we do in our countries,
Yes.
and I don't even know how panela is made.
I think so. It's
The sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
Okay.
Mm, I
Okay.
can taste
So it's
it.
made
It
of
has
a
like a
sugar
caramel
cane.
taste and stuff like this. Very, very traditional foods from Colombia. Now, the most important thing is our toast and New Year's
Yes.
Eve. So we're going to
Yes.
have a few minutes left. Tell me about the significance of the grapes.
Okay, so the grapes represent prosperity.
Prosperity.
And
is the
so
one.
so everybody gets 12 grapes right before midnight.
Thank
and
you.
so you have the grapes in your hand. You're supposed to have 12. That is the tradition.
Okay, and so and grapes signify what?
Prosperity.
Prosperity.
Yeah, it signifies
And-
prosperity.
And 12 for the 12
So
months.
12 for the 12, for each month, and then at midnight, after everybody gets their champagne glass.
Okay, let me get my grapes.
And so then, of course, you toast to the new year. You say Feliz Año Nuevo.
Feliz, which means Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, Feliz Año Nuevo. And so you toast Feliz Año Nuevo.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Yes, and after you drink, you always drink right after you toast, right?
So after you
Always.
Okay, so we take a sip
Feliz Año Nuevo.
and we start eating.
And
the-
we start eating the grapes, and so you eat 12 of them, one for prosperity for each month.
One for prosperity.
Yes.
Thank you for joining Que Pasa Nashville. Thank you to my guests for sharing about Colombia, its traditions, the beauty of its country, and of course its food. And as we end and we toast to the Happy New Year,
Happy New
we
Year.
will also show the logo and the information about the caterer here. Muchísimas gracias y feliz año nuevo y
Salud.
feliz Navidad. Salud. Vamos a comer, pero they're going to show that.
Salud.